Yo, what's up YouTube? It's Wednesday the 21st of September 2022 and I just need to show you this before we start. I noticed that one of the wires had come undone, for want of a better word, and it was making quite a lot of power the other day. It went up to 500 watts a couple of times, but it was going straight up and down from 500 watts to 0 watts in 5 seconds, and that must have been because this is loose. So it's going to be very interesting to see when all three are connected, which they will be obviously, how much power it makes. Anyway, that's the waffle out of the way. I've managed to get the gym pole done, which you can see here. It was a bit of a faff around, but I decided to go with that in the end to get them a bit more in line with this. I'd started drilling these holes out, as you can see, and was going to go, I had to drill them quite large because they were out of alignment, but in the end I ended up going down this route. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. I've got to be honest, what had actually happened, ignore this bit for a second, I started with this end, which was going to be connected to the tower, but I made a bit of a mess up with the alignment of the holes. So then I measured it all out properly and very carefully, and those holes are pretty much perfectly aligned. There's hardly any play. Instead of the hassle of drilling a new plate, I just hacked it off there. Off that bit there, you can see I hacked it off there. I didn't want to, drilling isn't very shoulder friendly at the minute. So that is very good news. Sorry it's taken months to finish, but now I can hopefully take the turbine down. A couple more things. I have these 3 D shackles which will fit in on that bit, so that's all that sorted. And then the wires from the tower will be connected to the D shackles, and that will be cushy. That will be the first time it's at a gin pole which is at virtually 90 degrees, as it should be. Whereas before, if you remember, it was fanning around up in the air. With regards to this, I know it may seem a little bit hasty, but I've decided to cut this off due to the limited room that I had in here, something else I didn't really think about. This loop here, you'll see I'm cutting this off, which may appear a little bit hasty, but this loop actually just fits in to the pipe. Actually, I just need to backtrack a minute. I was going to use this, but then I realised it would be better to cut this off. Because this hook, this eye here, will go straight in there. I'll show you. I've just got to finish grinding this off very carefully. Right, so just got to go a little more off the winch. Right, hopefully this will work. Oh, it's a tight fit. Hey, it's in. So that will work like that. And obviously we have the bar here. Whew. Yeah, sorry, got a bit of ahead of myself there. Like I say, I was planning on using that, but when I saw that would fit in there, then that will do nicely. Obviously it will need a bit of bolting, and this will need a lick of paint, but that is definitely major progress. So yeah, I better get my paintbrush out and give it a lick of paint, I guess.